Okay, we're back with another episode of High Raid Edison today. Today we've got I Twist You on 1540 going up against S4 on 811. So I Twist You would have been in the top 100. That's a really high score, so top 10 probably. And S4 would have been just outside of the top 200, but they're playing Kristya-Sworn, so we're going to check it out, obviously. So, opening hands, Treeborn, Sub, Swap, Rota, and Braincon. So it looks like Hero Frog, probably, with the Rota. This side they've got Arcus, Lila, Honest, JD, Heavy, and Avarice. This looks like Kristya-Sworn, but the pot of Avarice is maybe making me think Kristya. Okay, it's gonna Lila. Okay, there. Yeah, it's a Herald. Lila, Enphase, Mills, Herald, JD, and Necro. So I think it is Kristya-Sworn. Pass, draw for turn is upstart. They're gonna Treeborn, discard to summon out swap, swap dump sub, then sub away, swap, dump Treeborn, dump Uni, bring out Death's Frog. Yeah, attempt to get in now. I think that's a really good use of Necro Gardener. Yeah, they are gonna brain it away though, and probably sub it away. Yep, for a swap. Yep, for a dupe, and for the triple dupe log. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Rotograbs, Junk Synchron. Okay, so maybe not Hero Frogs, maybe just Monarch Frogs or Junk Frogs. Okay, upstart, grabs Salvage. And they're going to pass over. Draw for turn is Raikou. Yeah, a few things you can do here, but I think it is just Arcus Mill, right? Yeah, pass, draw for turn is the Water Art. That is unfortunate. That's probably going to go after this JD. Junk is going to bring out the Swap Frog, given that Water Art material, or just make Catasta. Use one of the dupes instead. Yep, so Catasta can get over the Arcus now. Set the Water Art and pass. Draw for turn is Wolf. They're going to set the Raikou pass. They're going to Raigeki, break, draw. They're going to use the Water Art now in standby phase. So they can bring back Treeborn, I'm assuming. They're going to hit the JD. Yeah, bring back the Treeborn, salvage, grab the swap, and the dupe. Yeah, normal the swap, bounce back the Treeborn. Catasta into the Raikou. The Raikou is going to get to take out a dupe frog though. Oh, Mills all spells there. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Swap frog can get in now. Normal summon the dupe and set the Raigeki break. Wow, a Braincon draw for turn here is huge. So I think the play is Heavy. Try and hit the back row. Braincon, take the defense dupe, attack into the regular dupe. Maybe even Honest over this swap frog. And I think your Avarice is live, right? Yeah, your Avarice is also live. Okay, yeah, they got plays here. Yes, they're going to Heavy, they're going to Avarice now. Yeah, double JD, Honest, Orange Light, and Lila. Draws into Orange Light and Gareth. Would you put back Orange Light? Yeah, I guess you've got an Honest in hand. So you don't mind drawing it here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking for numbers for Kristya. Okay, they're going to Braincon, take the dupe. Yep. They drew into a Gareth as well, actually, which is an even better way to get over this swap frog. Yeah, so adds back Des and swap. Going to get over the swap with the Gareth now and pass. Draw for turn is Caius. Oh, that is... Yeah, that is rough. Okay, Caius coming down now. They can get over the Gareth. They can... okay. Yeah, they can attempt to activate the swap. I don't think that starts a chain. I don't think you can herald it. Okay. Yeah, so they're just going to rewind that, I think. Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't start a chain, so I don't think you can herald here. So just going to take the damage. What's interesting is we're seeing that like actually those upstarts made a big difference here. They would be so close to dead without the two upstarts that have gone off. Okay, draw for turn is Mirror Force. Could summon out the Honest. That can get over the Swap Frog. Main 2, bounce it back, set the Mirror Force. Yeah, interesting here. They've revealed they have the Herald and the Honest, so they can't really try and Caius the back row. So they're probably going to have to Treeborn, Tribute for Death to try and get a game shot. And it's not going to work through Mirror Force. Yeah, this Mirror Force is going to go hard. Yeah, it's a really good conversion. You're really happy with that if you're S4. Draw for turn is a Card Trooper now. Card Trooper, Mills, Orange Light. God, the Mills here have been terrible. And two of the light spawn spells you would have really liked to see. Pass, draw for turn is 1 for 1. So Treeborn coming out now. Tribute for Caius. That's going to give him up with the orange light. Salvage, grab, swap, and swap. Yeah. Discard one, swap, special the other. That can get through the card trooper. Draws into a second wolf. Oh, good lord. Not looking good. Okay, draw is Lumina. And it is live. Okay, so Lumina, Pitchwolf. Yeah, they're pretty low here. This could be good. They've gone through all the dupes as well, right? Yeah, so their 1 for 1 isn't really going to be able to put up a lot. Okay, so Lumina, Wolf in. Mills, Aaron, Recharge, and Celestia. That is every single copy of Recharge and Charge has been milled this game. That is super unfortunate. Draw for turn is Gauze. They're going to bring out the Treeborn. Summon the swap. Swap can crash with the Lumina. I don't think you bring out the Treeborn here. Do you bring out the Treeborn? Yeah, you're on 1250. Yeah, I guess you have to. But yeah, any... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I was wondering if there was a 1 for 1 line, but actually I'm now realising that they've used everything. Right? Yeah, they have used everything. Okay. Yeah, and that's it. So, yeah, trying to get Gauze online as well, though, is really tough with only 1250 life points. Didn't realise how low they were. Okay. So, going into game number 2 now, it's Avarice, Honest, Recharge, Wolf, and Card Trooper. This is nice, but it might get interrupted. And on this side, it's Deathfrog, Vanities, Crow, Treeborn, and Water Art. Yeah, Water Art is a hell of a card. Okay, going to set the Treeborn, set the Water Art, pass. Draw for 10 is the Kristya. They're going to get a look at the hand now. Puts back, yeah, the Recharge. Yeah, there's clear choice there. Really clear choice. Card Trooper coming out. Mills, Lila, Ryko, and Necro. Necro's pretty good there. That can get in for 19 now. Maybe even protect it as well. Yeah, I can maybe even protect the Card Trooper for more draws to get this Avarice live quicker. Okay, Treeborn coming out now. That's going to get tributed for Vanities. Do you use the Necro here? I think I probably use the Necro here. Try and get more draws out of Card Trooper. Let's see what the actual draw is though. Draw's Jane. It's not bad. Other draw is Avarice. Yeah, I mean, Jane's good. They've got Honest. So they can get through one of these Vanities Fiends, but I'm worried about the other one in hand. That Honest is going to take out the Vanities Fiend now. They're going to mill, charge, and recharge. Jesus, S4, it has no spell card access this whole game, and they still managed to win game 1. Okay, Treeborn Frog coming out now. Caius drawn for turn, can get rid of the Jane. That's going to get in for 24 now. Pass, draw for turn is the orange light. I mean, the Avarice is live, but it's not good, right? You want to keep the Necro in play. Just going to set the orange light, pass. Draw for 10 is Braincon now. Treeborn Frog coming out. It's so dangerous when you're this low, though. It's so dangerous because any Monarch in hand is just game. Okay, they're going to get through the orange light now. They're going to tribute for the Vanities Fiend. Pass, draw for turn is a Celestia. They're going to crow one of the Avarices. Yeah, but they do now have 5 still, and they don't really have a choice anymore. Yeah. Okay, let's see the draws. Draws Mirror Force, Gauze. I mean, yeah, again, you're just dead to a Monarch though. Okay, draw for turn is 1 for 1. They set the Mirror Force. Oh, this Mirror Force is going to go hard here. So that's another really big Mirror Force. Okay. 1 for 1 going in main 2. Deathfrog for Substitute. Dupe Frog coming out now. Yep. So swapping out for Swap. Dump Sub. Swapping out for Dupe. So soft dupe lock. Draw for turn is Aaron. There's no way that S4 wins back-to-back games with no spell card access. There's no way. Attacks the dupe, shuffles it back. Phase, Lila, Lila Brain Wolf. There's no way. Okay, draw for 10 is Junk, and they've got Braincon. Yeah, they've got to have a way out of this. So Junk Synchron, bring back Swap Frog. Yeah, you've got every synchro option in the game, right? Okay, sub out for a swap. Dump a sub. Braincon. Take the wolf now. Yeah, sub for the other swap. Dumps dupe. Oh, this is playing into Gauze really hard though. Catasta now. So Catasta is going to get through the Eren. Yeah, and they're attacking to play around Gauze. But the Wolf will go back if they can't get it off board. So the Wolf is going to get rid of the token now. Swap Frog, yeah, going to bounce the Wolf back to hand, that makes sense. Pastoral for turn is the orange light. Okay, they've got orange light material, and this is currently the biggest thing on the field, and it's a dark. Yeah, I think you're just going to beatdown mode, so they're going to get through the Catasta. I mean, they've used so many resources already, and they've not closed the game out. But any top deck Monarch just kind of wins it, right? Okay, Pastoral for turn is D-Prison. They're going to bring back the Treeborn. Yeah, swap, bounce Treeborn, swap, bounce itself. Set the D-Prison, set the Treeborn. And pass. Draw for turn is a recharge. Okay, they're going to actually get to use one of the Lightsworn spells here. So they're going to recharge the Wolf now. Draws JD, Wolf, Mills, Orange Light, and Raikou. And that gives them 4 Lightsworns. Wow. Yeah, talk about a time to draw a spell like that. And for it to give you exactly 4 Lightsworns in grave. Yeah, nice. This one's over. Yep. So drop the JD now. Pay the cost. And S4 wins. GG. Oh, only from 1. Okay, whatever. Wow, what a game. What a game. So this Kristya-Sworn list, yeah, I mean, didn't get to use any of the recharge charges until right at the end there. Ended up taking that as a clean 2-0 and looked in really bad positions in both games they won. Was it last game? I think it was last game. They just had 2 Wolves in hand at one point. Nothing on field, nothing active in grave, and they still managed to come back. So yeah, what a game from S4, and you know, what a player to be. I Twist You is a huge player in the Edison format. This is a huge rating. You know, you're sitting outside of the top 200 just about, trying to crack in, and you're getting top 10 players, which is gonna feel rough. Yeah, until you go 2-0. 2-0 a Frog deck. Like, that felt great. They got ripped their hand apart both games, still managed to win it. And then on this side, yeah, I mean, I Twist You is one of the best players on the ladder right now. I think they were a little bit unfortunate to see double vanities in hand at the start, but then they also had Crow. They also had, like, you know, that's a side deck card. They also had a Water Art Live with, you know, a Treeborn to actually tribute. So they can't really complain about how this game played out. I didn't see anything they could have done that differently either. I don't know, hindsight 2020 and all that, we've got open access, but I think if I was in their position, I think I'd have played it out, you know, pretty much the same as they did. So yeah, really tough to spot anything they did wrong. But yeah, this Kristya Lightsworn deck is crazy, and we didn't even get to see the girl herself. So yeah, great games to watch. Thoroughly impressed that S4 beat a top 10 player by milling all their spell cards and still got it done.